Santa Fe, New Mexico. Hi, Julie and James. Are you off mute?
Hello, we're here.
Hey, guys.
You're professional.
And we wonder how far we're away from Stephen, the photographer. We don't know him. We've never met him.
Guys will have to meet up for sure.
Definitely, definitely.
So we talked in December during the Miami RAVE event. And I remember when we were talking the other day, you guys have sold 7 or 8 pieces since then. So that's absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it was about a dozen, I think, since we last convened to up to the present, which is terrific. We're thrilled to death about that. They just seem to come out of nowhere when you least expect it.
Why don't you guys you have 2 great pieces behind you. Why don't you separate for a minute and just let the audience, take a look at them. Oh, they're super. So to let the audience know, Julie's pieces are more abstract and James more figurative, but their uses of color, you guys can come back in there. And they create some large pieces, and your work has just progressed so well over the last, 3-4 years. It's been
thank you.
Watching you develop.
We've been able to put a lot more time into it.
Yeah.
So, that's what it takes. If you put the time in, you will get, really much better. And certainly we've had plenty of time in the last year to do that, as well as before.
Yeah. Are people visiting Santa Fe at all?
Not that much. We haven't really seen that many people when we're downtown. There's not that many people on Canyon Road. It's kind of sad, but I did read that Meow Wolf, which is right near our studio, which is a big attraction here, is going to reopen on March 19th. So that's going to probably start bringing people back, to see their interesting exhibit that they've got. And they've kind of reformatted it so it's, much safer. It's a no-touch kind of a deal, and they'll have limited entry. So that'll start, people coming back, I think.
We haven't entirely been sequestered though, because when the COVID started, our dealer quit right about that same time. So we kind of decided, what are we going to do, So we started this sort of idea that we were going to give art away to all these businesses that we knew in Santa Fe that were struggling or might be struggling.
Right.
So I've kind of been on this adventure for the last year. Mm-hmm. I think we've given away like 35 to 40 paintings to businesses. And, Santa Fe is a village, and we've been so supported in everything we've done here. We did my play, Standing Room Only. Julie and I made a movie, Turn Away Crowds. We just know so many people that we decided we were going to give art away. That's what we could give. And so we've given a lot away, our art away. And I'd say indiscriminately, we haven't sat down and go, well, let's give away our worst art. We've actually given away, pretty much everything we liked, and I actually should have made a film about the reaction that people have, how positive it's been. And a lot of people put it up in their coffee shops, restaurants. And so that's been our contribution to our little village.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And Santa Fe is like that. I mean, we spend, I'm usually there. Kelly and I go, I don't know, 3-4 times a year, because we're there doing a little business show and stuff. And we can drive. It's 11 hours from here. It's not that difficult. But, even when you go to restaurants, they have those community tables and people are sitting together. And one thing you can totally tell the locals from the visitors. It's almost like going to Hawaii. You can completely tell who's local and who's visiting.
It is a little tribal village, and you do get to know. If you go out, everybody. Your servers, your chefs, your owners. When we did our movie, this restaurant owner and his chef brought all his waiters and waitresses to our film. That's just amazing. And so now every time we go in to eat, it's like, well, when are you guys going to do another movie, and
which we're not.
We're not. But it's on that level of intimacy here, and that's actually a wonderful thing, you know. And it's Santa Fe's been a big support to us completely.
That's a great story. And I'm sure the viewers are loving that. You're tugging at the heartstrings of everyone a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, just the other day, a guy that does some photography for us, you know, he was really nice, and he came with his van, and he took some really large pieces to his place to photograph that we couldn't get in either of our cars. And so James handed him a little portrait, you know, just as he walked out the door.
I've known him for like 20 years. He's a local, well-known photographer, and yeah, it's very rewarding. And you know what? I mean, the more we gave away, the more we sold. And you know, we've had nothing but prosperity since COVID started, and so it's kind of an interesting, you know, way to do.
Yeah.
It is, and I'm sure people, you know, they'll see your pieces all over Santa Fe and they'll feel left out when they don't have them. Right.
The fear, FOMO, the fear of missing.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to have Art Santa Fe again. You know, we're really missing the planning, the preparation, and figuring out our booth walls and all that.
Yeah, we want to come back to the opening so bad, you know, because like all artists, we want to sell things, but you know, meeting people, that many people, and having that interaction and positivity, that's like a soul thing, you know, that you just can't get sitting in your studio. And there's nothing like having one of your pieces up and, you know, having many, I would say even almost 100 people come up and see your work, you know, and even if they don't buy it, we never feel bad when we leave the shows. We always feel invigorated. We always feel like it was a good investment, you know. And so
we're exhausted, but it's invigorating.
It
anyway.
is very.
Well, I can't wait to see all your new work when we do get together. And you guys have always been special exhibitors and done a great job with us. So
well, thank you. It's fun. We just love it, you know. It's so different than from what I used to do for a living that it's really invigorated me in this later part of my life in a way that I just love.
And I definitely want to encourage the viewers to take a look at your booth page, because, you know, your work has developed so well. And I love both of those pieces behind you. And you're going to say something? Hannah?
I just love your guys' work so much. And
thank you.
Individually is beautiful, but then together it's equally as beautiful. So
you know, we paint them side by side, so it's no surprise that they kind of go together. And that we wind up working in a similar palette on a similar day, you know, with each one criticizing the other or complimenting the other, but the work always goes together.
It's a good thing we both have strong egos and very thick skin, you know, because it gets pretty ruthless in here.
It does.
And we don't like, you know what, we don't like to let anything out that we don't think is really is great, you know. And so we sort of have like this system where we set things up, and then if it doesn't work out, the other person will tell them, and then we usually go back and do it over. But that's just part of our process, you know, the collaboration.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're a good team.
you are.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. It's great to talk with you.
Yeah,
guys
thank
again.
you guys. And we hope to see you soon at
Art
San Diego in October.
Yeah, wonderful. We look forward to it.
All
right.
right.
Us too.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye now.
Bye.